Man with the stick.
Hello to all you Doctor Who fans. I'm speaking to you from the set of The Two Doctors, and I just want to say I'm very sorry I can't be with you.
I'm going to lash you to within an inch of your life. And then I'm going to have you.
The nature of Monkey was irrepressible.
I'm going to rescue her. I'm going to save Rose Tyler from the middle of the Dalek fleet, and then I'm going to save the Earth, and then, just to finish off, I'm going to wipe every last stinking Dalek out of the sky!
But you have no weapons, no defenses, no plan!
Yeah. And doesn't that scare you to death? Rose?
Yes, Doctor?
I'm coming to get you.
Yes, indeed, yes, indeed. Good evening, good morning. I've been off for a while. And I'm on the much lesser spotted Rabbi night of Monday, right? So you got to see my Monday trailer, my Monday intro. Oh, mate, I love that scene. This is why we love Russell T Davies, right? I mean, that is as good Doctor Who as Evil of the Daleks, in my opinion, right? If you want to disagree, you can disagree. Right, I think that was, and it was very different. It was very unique. It was very of its era, which Doctor Who always should be. Like, I mean, like it would be a crime, even though we didn't have many episodes. It would be a crime if Pertwee didn't have the washing up bowl TARDIS walls. Right, they're just so 70s. Oh, I love them. That's one of the reasons I like Carnival Monsters. Is that out on Blu-ray yet? No, that's in his last season, isn't it? I think. I don't know. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I have a tale of woe today. Mate, I've been through the ringer. I literally only came out at the other side yesterday, right? It was a real rough one. So, like, very divorce-related. So, it was shortly there after my divorce, right? And I just said, you know what? I need space from my ex. I can't have any direct contact with them at all, right? I just absolutely can't. And so, one second. One second. I gotta say thank you. See, this is some of the many machinations I got going on. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so after a day or so after the divorce, I was very upset by a lot of things. Like they brought an old friend of mine to the divorce video. So I thought that, and I think she did that really to upset me, which was very what had been going on for a long time, right? And so I said, I need some space, right? I need some space. So I put her on mute on archive in WhatsApp. So I didn't see any messages coming in. Then a few days later, I saw a message come in. I was like, better deal with it, right? And I got this rabbi friend of mine to act as an intermediary. So it says, Tzvi doesn't think it's going to be a direct contact right now. Just you send it to me, I'll send it to him, right? And it was some bullshit, right? But essentially, it was just some more bullshit to flex, right? So I dealt with it. I had to get in contact with her. I was like really, really pissed off about it. And then, I was like, and then she still wouldn't leave me alone, right? I was like, what's wrong with you? Right. So I really had a meltdown. I totally unloaded on her. Right. And because here's the thing, basically all my pain and suffering over the past year, and there's been a lot. Holy shit. You have no idea. And you shouldn't know from it. Right. There's a lot there. This has been a rough year. It's been an incredible year in terms of growth for me, right? It absolutely has. But look, women when they get divorced, even if they want the divorce, they resent you for the divorce and they get angry, right? And my ex, in my opinion, was trapped in this cycle of anger, and I don't think she could get out of it. I think if she could, she would have, frankly. So but I was very, very, hurt by everything that happened because, she just beat me up. And I didn't put any resistance. I'm not physically, but it was just nasty, for a long time, right? And it was really rough, right? But I didn't feel anything because I was in battle mode, right? So after I finished the Jewish divorce, the get, right? The battle mode stopped, right? So it started to like kind of flood out. And then, so I had a major meltdown, like a sobbing meltdown, right? And I've been processing all that, like a year's worth of emotion in the past week, and it's been really rough. Oh, it's been really rough. But yeah, thankfully yesterday, I was really able to process it, and the catalyst is like really, really silly, right? I'm going to tell you the story in full because if you're a person of faith, this is a very good religious story for you. If you're not, it's kind of an interesting curio, right? So there's this lady who lives locally who is single, and I really thought she was giving me the eye. I really thought she was into me, right? That really seemed to be the case, right? And it just seemed like God was lining me up with her weirdly often in weird ways that, synced with my, state of mind, right? It's really strange, like a lot of really strange. We call it hashgacha pratis in Judaism. It's like providence, I think is the right word. So anyway, so I was like, okay, fine. So I had to wait to get the Jewish divorce over to ask her out. I was convinced I was like, is she gonna? Okay, all logic would say she would say no. I mean, it's a very attractive woman. That could be wrong. Yeah, but how she's still single is what I think it's because she wants to, right? It's a mystery to me. Honestly, I am not exaggerating. And I thought this way before I started fancying her, which was basically as I broke up. Right, I've always thought she's like this incredibly high quality person, right? In my opinion, I always have done. Plus, not for nothing, she is gorgeous. So I thought, yeah, I might be in with a chance there, right? And it like kept saying like God would I kept saying, are you sure, really? And God was like, here you go, right? It was really weird, really, really weird. Okay, so I got to the point where I said, oh look, we're going to end up together, or this is a test of faith, right? Turned out to be a test of faith, baby. So, but I wasn't really bothered because I really knew it was unlikely, right? I really wasn't bothered. But that last thing, right? And it really was a pebble, right? And just like broke the dam of like that pent up wall of emotions. I had to process everything. Oh, I got to a place where I was able to work out what the pain was coming from, like specifically. And I recommend you do this when you're in pain. Yeah, and there were lots of layers where you ask the pain, what's causing it? And the first thing comes in your head is the answer. So initially, I was pissed off with God. I'm like, really? What? I think fancying this woman. Very much helped me get through the divorce, weirdly enough, right? And so I was mad at God. I'm like what's up with this? Like, what does God want me to do in this moment, right? Which is really my default thinking. And I'm like, well, okay, let's work through this. Do you believe that God loves you? and I do, right? I fundamentally do believe that, right? I believe God very much loves you, like a father, right? So, does God know you're going to be in this pain at this point? I said, yeah, absolutely, 100%. Did God put you here? Yeah, 100%. So, what does God want out of you? And I think the answer was as simple as this: God wanted me to actively love God while I was feeling the pain of God's. Yeah, I won't say judgment, God's will upon me, right? Because I wouldn't. It wasn't bad, right? But like God wanted me to love Him through that pain, right? And I was able to do it, right? And then I got to a second level where I had a lot of pain from my wife, from just how awful she was to me. But I just like, why? I understand. It was down to me. We would still be friends. Now we don't talk at all, right? I think it's tragic. Right, I think it's tragic. And the other thing I think is tragic is that, through this process, I think I didn't realize how immature I was, right? And I've matured a lot, right? A lot of this past year. And I did it really by I took ownership of everything I did, right? I'm getting back into the Jewish dating world. I just started yesterday, right? And which was really weird, right? Because the Jewish dating world is different. I won't touch someone, right? Unless we're married. So that's a bit of a block, and normally. So so dating is different. You date to get married. You're not dating to hook up, and you're serious about it, really. But I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be fun. So I joined this thing called Saw You at Sinai. Right, because we feel all Jewish souls were at Mount Sinai. So my soul saw yours. I think it's very cute, and it's specifically for people my age. I think, or like maybe, but I think it focuses on people my age who are religious and across a different spectrum of religiousness. Right, and you've got to feel like this whole thing, like a description of yourself, a short description, all kinds of stuff. Right, most of it quite interesting. When I sat down and thought about it. So did that, and then I reached out to this woman I know who's an author on like feminine subjects and frank sexuality as well. The place of sexuality in a orthodox religious lifestyle. It's not quite as racy as it sounds, right? It's actually it's called the magic touch or the loving touch. I think it's one of them's porn, so watch out, right? I can't remember. Because you want to reach out to people in that kind of world, see who knows somebody, right? And then I had another friend also, a woman a bit older than me, right? But it's very much in that world. I said, if you know somebody who knows something. Anyway. So I'm like very much entering that world, and I will keep you updated. And so how this thing Saw You on Sinai works is. You don't browse the people yourself. You have matchmakers, shidduchim, I should say, who go through the profiles and they make matches. And then if you both like each other, then you talk on the phone. And then if you both like each other, you go out, right? That's basically how it works. And more than that, I don't know. It's been 30 years since I've done this, like literally 30 years. So anyway, I was going through all these different waves of pain, and like the last one I came to, and I really had to forgive my wife to get over that pain of like, and again, like now I've done it, I can really see it wasn't her fault why she was so like vicious. I think it's just what she had to do to get through the divorce. But boy, that hurt. I forgive her, but I can't be around her right now, probably ever. Right, probably. I don't know. But I do forget. The other thing though is much more esoteric, right? And this is just my impression. I surely shouldn't go into this in public now. I think about it. Look, it's I'll say it very vaguely. This process had a very different effect on each of us, right? And I think it had a very positive effect on me. Right, I think if it could have had I would say similar effect on my ex, we could have really had a fantastic future together. Right, I think it's tragic that we didn't go in the same direction. Right, because again, the direction I've gone in, I think it's really good. I'm really happy with with where I am. So So anyway, so after all these like waves of pain. I finally it's time for. That's why I didn't do a show yesterday. So it's time for. I was like crying. Oh, really? I was like this, like a whole year of like pent up emotional stress, right? And so finally came time for evening services, right? And I'm like, fine, I'm going to drag my ass to the synagogue. I go anyway, but whatever, right? So going to the, I was like, it was a mild kick in the balls that that woman knocking me back, but like it's like it wasn't like my entire future was depend on that. But I'm like, look, okay, God, I think I'm not saying I deserve anything, but I'm saying if you want to throw a servant of yours a bone, 1 second. My son's calling. Oh, now you got to wait. Hang on. Hello, what's up? I'm doing a live stream. Mazal Tov, for what? Oh, you got a car. Awesome. When are we going to Wings? All right, sounds good. Okay, fine. That one's true. Toodle Pip. Muscle, how did you get a car? I mean, I guess you bought it. There you go. Yeah, that you work for. Excellent. Well, how are you feeling, by the way, after the all that stuff? We didn't have anything caught up his ass. Okay, I just want to be clear for the viewers. He didn't have a Han Solo figure caught up his ass. But how are you after you went to the doctor? He's okay. He's okay. But it certainly wasn't a Han Solo figure stuck up. Was it a Han Solo figure stuck up your ass? He can't deny, but he can't confirm. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. It will forever remain a mystery to everybody apart from the doctor and whoever was holding the forceps. Okay. I love you too. Bye. Which I find I've got to tell you something about my other side in a minute. Anyway, yeah, all these ways I'm like, I'm at synagogue and pray. Okay. I'm not saying you owe me anything. Good Lord. No. But like, I've been a bit of a trooper through this. Like, I got kicked in the balls by you and I went, I love you back. Right. So that was a bit of a rough one for your rabbi from the other planet. That was. Can I ask you, please, Lord, please, can you just do something to make me smile? Right. Just put a smile. I don't know. I don't even know what. I don't care what. Whatever, right? Could you just do that, right? So I drag myself back home from synagogue, right? And I'm about to go to bed, and I'm like at my computer, and I click on the saw you at Sinai thing. I saw somebody make the match. I'm like, whoa! So I'm like, okay, let's click on it, right? And I wish I recorded my face. I was like, what? This woman is gorgeous. I mean, like, I'm not joking. This woman is crazy gorgeous, right? And also looks like really genuinely nice and kind. I was like, what algorithmic failure? I really wish I recorded my face. What? Yeah. So I was like, okay then. So how it works is you swipe left or right or up or I don't know. You accept. You like say, yeah, okay. Right, and the next step, and then she has to go click OK as well, and then you have a phone call. I think, right? I don't know, but it did put a smile on my face because I giggled because this one was. I was like, "Whoa, hell! I can remember." Right? Is this the shape of things to come? A divorce might agree with the Rabbi, but I'm not having sex with him. I want to be clear. Even if they offer, right? God, I don't imagine anybody would offer. But although it is a thing though, when you when a guy, in my situation, invites a woman to his apartment, when a woman says, "I'll come to your apartment," they're saying, "I will sleep with you." Like, no, okay, to any future, Mrs. Rabbis, no. I'm somewhat chaste, Stanley. Okay. So moving on to more geeky fare, right? I did a bit of retail therapy, right, after the divorce because I wanted a bunch of shit. Essentially, I wanted a bunch of shit. I had a rough time, right? And I came into a bit of money. I'm like, I'm going to spend a couple of $1,000 bucks on me, right? I just am. Right, I got myself a new phone. It's really nice. iPhone 17, baby. Very much enjoying it. If only I can work out what it does, we'll be quids in. But much more interesting than that, right? Much more interesting than that. Here's the first thing that came. The Letter 44 Compendium, right? Look at that sucker. 36 issues in one volume. If you never heard of Letter 44, it was written by Charles Soule, who I've always liked as a writer. I seem to remember he wrote some very woke Star Wars novels. But, if you're a jobbing writer, you take the work that's out there, frankly. This is a high-quality story, in my opinion, right? It is it's a first contact story. So you have like a whole space opera going on where you have this is set in Brazil where the first manned mission makes contact with aliens, essentially. And you have a whole political drama going on Earth about it. And then you have the whole story of who and what these aliens are, right? It's really good. it's called letter 44 because this is the letter written by the 44th president for the 45th, right? And it's like a tradition. And even in the letter he writes, yeah, there's an alien object just past Juba, so we sent a mission up to intercept it, right? Essentially, and that's why he's been having all these wars to like prepare humanity for war, essentially, right? But it's really good, right? Strong recommend. Blast from the Past, a beautiful part of my childhood. It ran for a scant 6 issues, right? And now it's back in beautiful hardback form. Dice Man, right? So this is when 2000 AD did a role-playing magazine for like 6 issues, right? And so you are Nemesis the Warlock, right? Stuff like that. What's this one? And they always had artists that didn't really like David Lloyd doing Slain. Like it just looked kind of weird, right? I don't know. They had lots of artistic choices like that. Mark Farmer doing Slain. Yeah, it looks odd. They got the Brian Tolbert to do the Torquemada one though. That's pretty cool. And it's like, you go from panel to panel. It says, if you want to do this, go to this panel. If you want to do this, go to that panel, sort of thing. The covers are in there, and the only original thing in it was Dice Man, the story of the title. Here, the covers by Glenn Fabry, like really good covers, right? Here we go. There you go. It was Glenn Fabry and Brendan McCarthy. You can tell which is which, right? So they weren't sure what to do with this Dice Man character. Right, so they thought maybe they'll make him like an Indiana Jones, maybe they'll make it like, a gumshoe detective, right? Oh, no, they only ran for 5 issues, my mistake, not 6. There you go, you are Ronald Reagan. Can you stop the Big Bang? That was the 80s for you, baby. A wonderful volume, right? Another wonderful, I haven't read this yet. I read it when it was originally in print. Judge Dredd, A Penitent Man. It's a story of somebody who comes back from Titan 3. Titan 3 is the judges penal colony for judges that have gone bad, right? Beautiful art by Tom Foster, right? John Foster really trying to inherit the ghost of Brian Boland, especially with Linking Star, right? But he's very precise drawing. I'm trying to find like a splash page so you can really see his work, right? Very precise drawing. Great draftsmanship in general. Right, like I would say, a real new generation. Now I can't find a good big splash page of his. Even the first page isn't. Do you have any covers at least? Well, only the cover of this one. They only got some of the black and white art. Okay, yeah, okay, fine. It's very, very Brian Boland, right? As Brian Boland as it can be. I mean, look at the black and whites. That's pure Brian Boland, right? Works for me, baby. Works for me. Beautiful work. So anyway, really good story. So this judge does his time and comes back, and he's a penitent man, right? I've only read the first half of this, so when it was in the original run, so I'm looking forward to seeing more of it. I think this is the next read on Sabbath. A new criminal novel, 5 Gears in Reverse. This is all about, what's his name? Ricky Lawless, right? So this is like a family of thieves, Thieves and Friends of Thieves, the criminal series. It's coming out on Amazon soon. I think it'll probably be pretty good, right? Ed Breaker and Sean Phillips, fantastic combination. They do great pulp noir. Again, it feels very European, and it really works. It's just great stuff, right? So I can't wait to get around that. So I've already been reading, because this is right before Sabbath, first of a bunch of these. Look at the size of that, ladies and gentlemen, she cried. Jigger. Wouldn't it be weird if that woman that I've been matched up with, I'm waiting to see if she's going to slide left or right, up or down, whatever it is. She tuned into my channel, checked me out, just went, look at the size of that, ladies and gentlemen. I think I blew that one up, didn't I? Please don't disregard anything you see on YouTube. No, please do disregard everything you see on YouTube. Anyway, look at the size of that. The definitive nemesis, they've rescanned it. Oh god, it's shit, and it's like big print. Look at that gorgeous Brian Talbot artwork. It is, and it's also primed by Brian Talbot, right? Oh, so good stuff, right? That's when he was like really knocking out the park with Luther Arkwright. If you haven't read Luther Arkwright, you should read Luther Arkwright. And what else we got? We got the volume 2 of Slain, right? Also greatly zoomed into Glenn Fabry. No, that's David Pugh. That's David Pugh. You can always tell the difference. Is that Glenn Fabry? Yeah, I think Glenn Fabry's over here. Yeah, Glenn Fabry at his beginnings, like really doing great stuff. And David Pugh. I mean, God bless him. And like you put anybody next to one of the all-time great artists, you're not going to come out, looking good, right? And finally, just to arrive today, the mammoth size. Oh, Slain the Horn God, right? Again, rescan the Slain Simon Bisley masterpiece, right? It is, again, new talent. This is from like the late 80s, I think. New talent being discovered, like bursting off the page. It is, and there's so much energy in this, and it's such a beautiful classical fantasy tale, right? With just incredible, very, very original art, right? This is where this art style was. Like Lobo came from this, essentially, and it's gorgeous. I mean, look at the cover. Oh, so yeah, so that's been some of the little gifts to myself for getting divorced. Well done, Rabbi. Yeah, now I've got to put the stuff back. 1 second. Well, Doctor, that's the big one. Yes, it is, Jamie. Yes, it is. I'm really behind on the Capaldi Big Finish Doctor Who. I have a list again. I've been in a rough state this last week. So I think I can be forgiven, right? No, apparently not. You can't be forgiven, Rabbi. Not you. Anyway, let us get to the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Let us get to the chat. We have a lot to talk about. Yes, indeed we do. It's the oh crap! I've got all the Elon stuff. I think we might get to that anyway, right? I think we might get to that anyway. I want to say let's find the thumbnail. There it comes. Oh, what a good one! I'm glad I did a thumbnail because that means I remember what the show's about, right? It's always helpful. Always helpful. Oh, sweating like a pig. Where's me water? She cried. Jigger, jigger. Oh, that's better. Oh, I needed that. Yeah, we have all these trailers to look at as well. Doink. Okay. Where's Doctor Who this year, says Robert Downey Jr. I hear she's a black chick now and in a transmedia event no one cares about. That's just sad. That's an actual conversation that happened at Comic Con. I have to say, hats off to Marvel. Hats off to Avengers in their promotion at Comic Con. They knocked it out the park, right? They absolutely knocked it out the park. They had Ryan Reynolds in the crowd, right? I thought I bookmarked it. Let me see if I can find it. They had Ryan Reynolds in the crowd. Is this the one? It was fantastic. I mean, it was genuinely fantastic. And he was in the grey Deadpool outfit. 1 second. I'm just going back through the twats. Try to find it. I really thought I bookmarked it. Wait, maybe if I look up here, did we check bookmarks here? Maybe I missed it. No, key to time. No. Where'd it go? Fine. Let me do a search for Ryan Reynolds. Ryan, because it was such a great video he put out, right? And again, it was such a great piece of motion, and it based. Oh, here it is, based entirely on Ryan Reynolds' not inconsiderable chemistry, right? That man is he is a bankable star, right? For this very reason, right? In the same way, Tom Cruise is a bankable star for this very reason. Is this? Can I download? There we go. I got to go to Twitter video downloader. Doink. Tweet link. Doink. Paste. Doink. Download. And we want, okay, in the biggest version possible. Hit save video as. I mean, again, it really knocked it out of the park. Deadpool. Doink. There it comes. Nearly there. 1,000 Kali comes. Okay, what am I looking for? Over here. Doink. Here we go. Downloads. Yeah, this beautiful video. And it is lovely. He's walking through the crowd in his costume. It is.
Yeah. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind.
I mean, he's the best Deadpool cosplayer ever, and he's just so into it. God bless him.
Hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
I don't care if he's a douchebag. I like that he's pretending to be a nice guy. It's that simple, right? It's that, okay, this is just fantastic. Now I want to see the movie, okay? Because now I want to see the movie. Well done, Ryan Reynolds.
Robert, who's this guy with the swords and stuff?
It's just brilliant. I mean, it is just brilliant.
Long-time listener, first-time caller. This seems an awfully expensive way to announce a film. When do you start filming?
It's something unpredictable, in the end is right.
Hey, he deserves every bit of his star power. Look at that charisma. Not chemistry, look at that charisma oozing out of it.
I hope you had the time of your life.
Good for him. Right? Genuinely good for him. I like that. I do indeed. Have you seen the trailer? Let's watch the trailer. Because the trailer actually looked pretty good as well, frankly. Is this it? Yeah, we go.
Something's coming.
Yeah, and I like the Patrick Stewart X-Men clearly front and center.
Something we may not be able to deter.
It's called Disney.
Before this day is done, we shall be faced with an unthinkable decision.
But who's in the voiceover?
I've fought with many warriors in my time. They were far stronger than all of us put together, and they died. They died facing enemies and threats.
Female Black Panther looks good as well, frankly.
It scared me far less than this one.
Yeah, okay. Loving seeing Cyclops and what's his name? Cajun dude. I did not expect to see Channing Tatum in this.
Everything that they sacrificed will be for nothing.
It can't be what's the word? Continuity heavy. I mean, for the love of God, I have no fucking idea anymore.
If we do not stand together, put aside your petty squabbles.
Jennifer Lawrence, I'm kind of on board for it no matter what.
Presume nothing except this. If you return, you will return as brothers and sisters.
Wait, who is that? That's Vanessa Kirby. Yeah, that's the Vanessa Kirby Fantastic Four.
Sisters.
Yeah, give me Cyclops action. That always.
But mark my words. We're going to need a miracle. Hey, pal. It's not possible.
Yeah, I'll come back. I'll be Captain America. We were wrong about everything. All right, but just I actually got me excited. I'm very impressed. Infinity Vision. I didn't realize the new Spider-Man movie was out. I think my boys are taking me to it for as a birthday present, right? So I'm like, yeah, I'm down for that, 100%. Oh, 100%, fine. Let us get to the chat, ladies and gentlemen. So we have OTFS here doing even more, as is Matthew Pounder from 1989. Good year, 89. Well, it happened again, Germany and France, and yes, who knows? I have no idea what happened, but okay. Says OT. Jonathan Cox is here, says Darren M. Both on Rumbles and the Twitch. Not the Twitch, that's the YouTubes. We got Paul Toslin here, right? Hello, Paul Toslin. Marshall Tav, pass over to me. What's going on now? If only they could do, oh, I'm missing that. Well, we did like Ross D until we went nuts. Well, yeah, that is true. That is true. If only we could do that here, we would help my fellow Gen Zers out. Well, I don't know, right? The Daredevil writer, who's that? Roll Paul? I have no idea. Not excited for Doomsday, but at least it has a good. I thought it really had excellent. I was very impressed with it. Like, I really liked a bit of Ryan Reynolds in it. I thought it was really genuinely very good. Right, part of the small fact that it relied on China promotional material because they know, they want it in China, right? We're gonna need a miracle for this not to be a bomb. That's true. And look, the age of superhero movie is over. It's nearly where the Western was. We'll see one or two every 10 years, which, thank God, really. Its time is over, right? I'm look at all the comic books I just bought. The superhero movies time is over, right? I don't think there's really much more you can do with the premise, right? I think it's don't you? I mean, like what superhero book will get you excited? A superhero movie would get you excited. I mean, I'd love to see a 2000 AD verse movie, right? Not have them all in the same universe, but like have them all in the same studio, like so you can have like a Slain going. Okay, how would I do the 2000 AD cinematic universe? It would have to be multimedia. Right, I would do a Judge Dredd TV movie. Essentially, what's the one where he becomes the chief judge of a sector house for a year? What's that one? Badland? I can't remember. Right, I can't remember. Oh, I just got to reply to this. What's that? 1 second. I've got to say no problem. Doing something you should always say to. Yeah, the therapist. I genuinely like my therapist. Master Universe came 10 years too late. It's true. It's absolutely true. You're 100% correct. Okay, let's see. Oh man, did I close my other window? Well, that was done with me. Right now, I've got to open a new window and set everything up again. And we go new window, doink. I guess, I'll let you behind the scenes of the magic, right? Oh, I had all this stuff set up. 1 second. Share screen. Let's look for Doctor Who. Doctor Who. Always be a friend of mine. Who? Doctor Who. Doctor Who. 1 second. Yes, but no. What? Ah, doink. Find out in a minute. It wants to do enough. I'm 40 minutes in. What do you want out of me? Although I am getting sweaty. Like I'm pushing myself too hard. I can tell. What am I looking for? Oh, right. Doctor Who. Stories. Sort by date. New radio convinced Peter Davis fifth into returning a fan favorite companion. Okay, we'll look at that. Review Doctor Who Deadlist, don't care. Former Doctor Who showrunner speaks on the show's future and reboot. I'll get that from Bleeding Cool. King Charles Middle Queen, attention. I got to find that video. Democrat Doctor, no. 12. Forgotten 12-part sci-fi series is Futurama meets Doctor Who via Shaun of the Dead. No. Done the thing about the fan who built his own TARDIS, right? Should I just put it from Bleeding Cool then? I'm getting it on all these knockoff sites. Born in the World and History of Big Finish Part 1. It's an interesting. We're not going to go into that right now. Bleeding Cool. They're finally getting the war between land and sea. I'm kind of impressed. But here we go over here. Doink. A walk around here. Okay, I'll see what Doctor Who they have there. 5 lessons Doctor Who can live and double a day to survive hiatus. Okay, I'm actually interested in that. Code breaker. What things we've seen? Yeah, Panini is desperate to release something new in the form of Doctor Who. Okay, fine. We'll look at that in a second. Where are we going? Let's look at this. New Doctor Who Avengers confirmed for Peter David's 5th Doctor will return with fan favorite companion. Who is the fan favorite? Nyssa? Are you telling me that's the story? Nyssa in a weird. What was it? Not Kinder. Was it Kinder? It might be in a weird ice cream shop. She's been in basically all of them, right? All right. Doctor Who's DPC may be currently out to tender. Yes, we know, right? And that one starts going on New Adventures. With Peter and Fifth Doctor getting 2 new tales. Yeah, it's Big Finish. They recorded like 10 years ago. Right? The 5th Doctor Adventures, Shock and Awe. We'll see Peter's even played by iconic. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Tackled 2 new stories as his regeneration of the Doctor. Fine. The audio drama by Big Finish will be composed of 2 brand new stories written by Ronald Moore and Alan Moore. Alan Rowland. Roland Moore and Alan Ronald. Okay, that's torture reading that. I'm sorry, that's just torture, ladies and gentlemen. And we're releasing a box set in September 2026. Okay, if that wasn't exciting enough, you're acting like it's the first one, you can't. What's up with you? That wasn't exciting enough. Every Doctor Who fan knows the adventure isn't complete with a companion by side, Sarah Sutton, who played this on the show. We'll be back with that. Better not be the entire story. Both stories will be set between seasons 19 and 20. Okay, so no Tegan. The first 4 part there, that is the entire fucking story. Fuck you. Really, genuinely fuck you. What the fuck? Really? A decade ago, it would have been huge. No, about 2 decades ago, it would have been huge. That's ridiculous. Really? That is totally ridiculous. I'm sorry. That's just great. Anyway, I might have to finish earlier. I'm sweating again. I've been fine until I started streaming. Okay, well, let's read this non-fucking story. Lair of the Voltaxa finds the Doctor and Nyssa heading to the wonderful world of Devon in 1984. Okay, intending to enjoy a well-earned break from fighting bad guys across the universe. Galaxy, no universe. But their holiday isn't quite as restful as they hope. When is it? Is it ever? As they discover the Miri Cube, smart technology that is about to be released nationwide, decades before it should actually exist. Okay, what's this? Dang, I got a message. I got to listen to. What am I going to do? Hang on. Let's see what I got. see what I got. What short thing can I play so I can listen to this message? That's too long. That's too long. Oh, really? Come on. There must be something. No, that's too short. Fine. We'll have a quick look at what's his name? Tennis Regeneration. See if it still brings a tear to your eye. Right? So while I listen to this message, come back.
Live too long.
No, please don't. No, don't, please don't, please!
Wilfred, it's my honor. Better be quick.
3, 2, 1.
Something important. I'm crashing.
That's fine. To break for that's fine. I'm sorry. My son just bought a car, right? And there was God did a miracle for it. Really crazy. And he thinks it's because he was careful in his tithing. Right? I think he's right. Because it was a miracle to get the car. That's fantastic. It's a really great story. I can't tell you. Well, it's a great story. This is a shit story. What the fucking hell? I'm sorry. Taking a break to see David Tennant and Jenny, it was better than reading the fucking story. Okay, it's a big finish. I'm still doing stories with Peter Davison. That's the fucking story. Really? Fuck you. So the football set out the lair of the Voltaxa finds a doctor in saying, okay, they're in Devon in 84. As I was about releases Miricube, smart technology, decades early. What's more, there's a report that a car has come to life and attacked someone. The second... Okay, it sounds reasonably dull. I'm sorry, I hate to say it. It sounds okay. But like nothing like, oh, with Nissa. Really? The second story, March... I mean, like, okay, why can't you have the story where Perry's trapped in the pleasure houses of Dawn? I mean, just for an example. Right, then I might listen. Right, then I might draw my own pictures. Like I've done in my head. Well, okay, fine. What's more? Okay, fine. Second story. I haven't bet the fucking first. Jesus, this is the worst ad for Big Finish ever. Fuck me. Second story. In the March of the Colossus, we'll see the duo head off to a distant world where they meet Dainasa, a primitive tribe waiting for a myth known as the Colossus to fall from the sky. But is it really a myth? With the guest cast includes Stuart Milligan, who was the Impossible Astronaut, Ken Bones there, the Moon, Wanda Apolinsky from Corrie. This documentary proves the world and the Doctor is really never over. Fuck me. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, that is an insulting article. I'm sorry. That's a sad and insulting article. Let's look at the cover at least. It's reasonably dull. Fucking hell. I'm sorry, you really killed it with that story. That was not a good story. Hey, Jodie, there's a great train robbery. Oh, scissor in the TARDIS. Scissor again. Isn't that been canon now? Because they're going to go scissoring in the TARDIS. Oh. And I only say it because I'm so fond of them. What's it? Used unofficial Dalek fan art from where? July. However, these covers and a Dalek design looks suspiciously familiar to artist James Johnson. Yeah, he ripped him off. It happens. It's called Swipe File. Yeah, he traced them. Yeah, really? I mean, like, really? I always wondered where Chris Akelos got the idea for the Three Doctors until he saw Fantastic Four. And it was like, oh, Kirby did that way better. I mean, like, who gives a shit about this thing? Circuit Breaker. Let's see what Rossi Davis spins. This is on June 12th. I must have gotten it. It's July 27th. Really? Fuck it. I'm intrigued. I think I'm going to wrap up. I'm really sweating. Mate. I'll be back on either Wednesday or Thursday. I'm not wrapping up right now. Right? But it's coming soon. So I'm withering. Oh, we haven't looked at Doctor Who magazine yet, have we? Fine, let's look at Doctor Who magazine. All right, okay, fine. Doctor Who magazine, when they go, what are we doing? What's going on? Help. We'll start from the start, baby. Okay, 20-page comic inside of Circuit. Who cares? Where next for the TARDIS? No one fucking knows. Director Wallace Hussein, former showrunner Stephen Moffat, and audio drama writer Rochana Patel. Very, very mid. Right? Share their view. I mean, really, I'm interested in two of those. Right? The three ain't bad. Wallace Hussein just going to say what the guess answer is. Right? How you doing? Lonnie's here. How you doing, Lonnie? Thank you for joining us. You get a free River Song audio drama. It's good that the failed queer era grabbed the classic logo, right? Because now it just feels more like general Doctor Who. Okay, so that was them trying to like sell their queer shit as Doctor Who, and they couldn't do it, right? They couldn't do it. The life of Forgotten Romanas, interesting. Ingrid back as all good. Nobody really cares. You can get this audio drama from Big Fan. I don't know. Diary. I probably have this. Right, I probably have this. Peep Show. Why not? It's free. Although I still haven't finished listening to my audio dramas from the 12th Doctor ones, right? I'm really behind on that, right? Oh, oy vey. I'm fading fast. Holy crap. I'm really surprised at how I'm like, dropping. Oh, 1 second, I just knocked over me water. She cried. And I'm not talking in code. We've got the Sontara on page 64. We've got a potential Romana on page 20. I mean, come on, they weren't real, regenerations. And Osgood with the Great Capaldi, right? Fine. Doink. Camera back. Justin Richard passed away. Yeah, it is actually really sad. Sad and somewhat surprising, right? Target, what's this? Return of the Target Book Club? What's this? Come on. Target Book Club 26, a day of readings and Doctor Who books will take place at Albany Centre in Westminster. Oh, that sounds cool. It follows the second Target Book Club, which included guests such as Robert Schumann and Stephen Gallagher, Stephen Cole. Okay, cool. So go and enjoy that, right? Doctor Who, what? We did a second one last year. It was glorious on Matthew Sweet explained how Malcolm Hughes' Crossroads and Doctor Who books crossed over. Reese Conley, Reverend Anthony Reid's unfinished script for the novelization Halls and Nyman. And there was even a 15-minute rap by former editor of the Doctor Who magazine, Elsa James. Okay, sounds fun. And this is what you can get at San Diego Comic-Con about Doctor Who. Nothing anybody wants. Ultimate update. Nicola Bryant. What's that? So now they're doing the audio story annual treatment to Blake 7 out. Blake 7 annuals. Okay. I honestly, they novelized the first season. Why haven't they released those as books on tape? That's just crazy. Right. Nicola Bryant, who would have starred as the Six Doctors Companion Perry, is narrating what one's Wally K. Evil's Ultimate Evil. Look, Big Finish already done an adaptation of it. The Queerest of Hope, Rusty Davis. No, thank you. We know this guy built his own TARDIS, and you can go and play a escape room thing to go see it. Hi, Doctor Who's queer. Yeah, we know. No, really queer. Get away. There's heterosexuality. Okay. Partner way, Rusty over, fuck off, essentially. Right, I'm the Doctor. Yeah, absolutely. Fuck off. Everyone talks about the best bits of the future when they end it, really. Whatever. Rusty Davis on Smoggy Queen spin-off The Dicky Show. UK readers can watch it on iPlayer. Okay, fuck off with all your fucking drag queens. You can have drag queens, but why are they omni-fucking present? I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen. The Happy Sad Contest podcast sat down with them, Dr. Matt Smith, talk about his career. Interesting career. I like Game of Thrones. From the 11th to the 12th, Peter Capaldi answers questions on rapid fire succession. That was good. We looked at that a couple of weeks ago. Trouton's Tea for Two. Michael Trouton hosts a charming video podcast about his family, including, of course, his dad. I bet that's lovely. I bet that's a lovely podcast. Genuinely do. Right? Circuit Breaker, no one cares. Fine. So what's this? Everything. Fine. So it's Ross Hussein asking Stephen Moffat, Ross Hussein, and Roshana Patel for some reason what they think they should do with Doctor Who. Okay. You know what? I might come back and read that article. I think we might cover this. Is actually an interesting article. Yes. Okay. You've won me over this. I don't really care that Oscar's back, right? I don't really care, right? I don't really care about Circuit Breaker, right? Why is he wearing the caretaker outfit? Right? That's a really stupid idea. He should wear his doctor's costume. Creating a deadly weapon. Circuit Breaker games continues later in the month. If they release the deadliest weapon from the BBC audiobooks about making it. Really? It's not as bad as the Radio Time article that Big Finish are releasing a Big Finish. Right? Respond to urgent calls. As the future Doctor reunites with the TARDIS in Circuit Breaker this year, James Owen traces the journey of the police. Oh, fucking hell. Where the police box has been, they rented a fucking police box, okay? And then they took pictures with it. Fuck me. Really? And it's like, fuck me, really. Like, so this woman was one of the Romanas. And we're going to have a whole 6 pages. How many pages on this? 2, 4, 6 pages. It's just bizarre. I'm sorry. What's this one? And Kulicia Armstrong Squires balls the Nosferatu 2.5 and talks to Sophie Aldred and Paul Carmichael about their latest adventure. What is it? My Ace Jet? Isn't that her podcast? The Ace Odyssey. Yeah, it's a podcast. Okay, good. I wonder if she's making money out of it. I hope she is. Sophie orders Ace Odyssey, and they also got some audio drama. Okay, whatever. What's this one? Rings of Akatan. About as bad as the Nyman. I like brief encounters, right? Lala Ward Romana meets Missy. I'm going to read that. That looks really good, right? That does look really good. Exhibition showrunner must be its Law March. Okay, this is an interesting article. I really want to get that book from Tellus Publishing. But hey, let's have a quick look. They got a lot of good books there now because I'm in a book shopping mode. Let's have a look. We'll go for their Doctor Who books first. I don't think I'll go for Production Diary. Man and Sideman members. No, I'm not really interested. Leap of 8, maybe. Evolution Dalek toy. Yeah, I would love that. £30, expensive. Illustrated Journey. Who's this? Who's the artist in it? Daryl Joyce. I bet that's nice. Right, £50. That's a bit much. But I like Daryl Joyce's work. I'd rather get the Phil Bevan book. Because that's much more of a nostalgic thing for me. Yeah, none of this stuff is really appeals to me. Okay, those two books. Let's see what they got in Cult TV. Saffron Still. Nothing really appealing to me there either. Far From Home's an irreverent guide to all the Sherlock Holmes you really didn't want to watch yourself. I'm actually kind of interested in that. All right, well, let me go back to that book. That book sounds awesome. You might talk me into it. Okay, come on. We always aim to ensure that books are whatever. The ultimate guide to what to avoid in film and television anecdotes. Oh God, I gotta get this. I might get. Yeah, this looks awesome. You might have really sold me on that. That looks like a fun read. It does. Songs for Europe. No, I'm fine. By Your Command. I would bet that's a good read as well. I'm doing a rewatch about Star Galactica right now. Volume 1 is the original series. Okay. I got Liberation. Fine. Okay, seasons guide to season 1 of 24. That was huge. Liberation Hardback guide to Blake 7. Okay, let's go back to Doctor Who magazine before I keel over, which is what I feel I'm about to do. Holy crap. Okay. She looks good in a Star Trek outfit. I can't argue. So does Chris Eccleston, funnily enough. So the Star Trek, Star Wars, Doctor Who crossover. Yeah, okay. This guy, again, right? Playing the blue robot guy. I mean, it's like, really? It really looked out of place in what's it called again? Time Lash, because it looked quite good. All right, you're finished, Doctor. Finished, Doctor. That's everything. Bradley Walsh. Anyway, Jinx Monsoon, fuck off. Jeffrey Groff. Oh God, we've got to talk about all these people now. Bookish returns. Okay. Simon Callow, whatever. Derek Jacobi. Blah, blah, blah. Fine. Nice artwork, right? Nice artwork, but mate, they really cheaped out on this strip because they had Jason Quinn, the editor, writing it, right? But I do like the artwork. I think this is Jonathan Ross. I think it's probably at his best. I've never been a fan of his artwork, but I think this is actually really strong. Right, James Offender's colors are really working. I think this genuinely elevates it to a higher level. Right, I'm actually kind of looking forward to reading this. Right, I like the font. This is all very inventive. Right, I think they're doing a very good job. It's like they're still only 6 pages long, but never mind. And it's No, Alan Barnes writing it. My mistake. Right. Okay. So I think that looks good, actually. Right. Sontaran Stratagem. I'd say I was disappointed in a lot of the Sontaran Stratagem. You know, I didn't like it that they made unit couldn't fire their guns. It just made it boring. Right. Yeah, and it was just kind of like eco boringness. Hey, Jody, Icky thought there's an ice warrior. Oh, they don't want us scissoring in the TARDIS. That's the Jody release. And the Decade Master. I don't get how fucking good it is. I'm out, right? Ruth vs. Sontaran, sorry, you started that with Dr. Ruth. Can't enter the story now. Brett Von Lives, not really that interested. Seventh Doctor and Rare Ventures, no, not really. I listened to the first half of this. It's not bad. I got to listen to the full thing and then the second episode as well. What's coming up? So I still, even though they had a bunch of duffers, I'm still into the second Doctor range of Big Finish. I think this one looks like a pretty good one, quite frankly. Right? I like the TARDIS crew that they put together. Third Doctor, the mutilated body found in Hampstead Heath prompts the investigating unit scientific commander his new friend Jane Smith. What's this? The Paradise of Death? All right, I don't know. Gwyneth Evans joining the 12th Doctor. Okay, when I've listened to the 12th Doctor stories, I'll give you my take on it. More Decade Doctor. Yeah, they're pulling out the old, was it Radio Time strips or something for the next Panini collection. No, it's done, mate. It's done. Annuals of yesteryear. That's actually quite a good idea. Was it Everyone Needs a Helping Hand from time to time? John Redfern remembers Doctor Who's less known standards. That sounds like a fun article as well. Whoever's gone David Tennant, oh, fuck off. Fuck off. David, fuck off. On behalf of all of fans, fuck off. Time to go fuck you. Bye-bye, David. Bye-bye. Now we got this awful bloody comic. Apparently written by Jason Quinn. I mean, that's how cheap they were. 1, 2, 3. Not bad artwork. No, not great. Cheap artwork. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Jason Quinn, Anthony Williams, who obviously did the coloring as well. And it's very cheap artwork because this guy didn't probably had to do a page a day. Okay, so Sontaran show up, and now she's got a gun. At 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 pages of complete waste of fucking time. Frankly, no one gives a shit, mate. No one gives a shit. Okay, much of my sweat. I got to wrap up. I am like just sweating. Right, I am not good again. Judy Dunn is how you doing, Judy Dunn. Thank you for joining us. I hate it when Big Finish create their own companions and it breaks canon. They're normally quite good about that, right? They're normally quite good about that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, look at me. I'm wilting. I'm literally wilting. I'm sorry, I've got to wrap up early again. I'll try again either on Wednesday or Thursday. Let's see what happens until then. Who knows or dare to dream what the future may bring. Keep watching the skies. Good night. Good luck.